Many moons have passed since I left the town of Tristram behind me. Since then I've tried to forget the terrors I beheld beneath the cold earth and the twisted nightmares that have haunted my every waking moment. There's something dark within me now. I can feel it. Eyes blast to the past, a bitter killer's mastery class, an orb of ice, a centrifuge recasted the fast, a frozen mass. They shattered into glasses of ash, a chill and blizzard wizards cast, and now I'm gone in a flash. And we don't stop, a Nova proc, a weapon swap, a unique drop. We're tearing through this chaos, listen to our master rap to flock. The last who popped the moment stopped, he's finally free. Not even death can save me from me. Holy bolt, holy shield, holy freeze. I might smite the Lord of Terror unto his knees. I'll set free the beast within, just to watch him bleed. Pure concentration, no salvation, just to restore peace and bring order to the world. The desecration from my sword, he start a war. I'll massacre the core foundation of the law. This ain't no soul in search of answers, just a hero with a T. And by the time I finish slaying, there won't be Diablo 3. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in turretonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die. Bring it back to the master of the track. Travel east to find the beast so I can slay him with my rap. Don't need flails or a sword, tie my hands behind my back. Like a shop up, I'ma kill him with my lyrical attack. Time to let out my battle cry. I don't find the time to grind a level 9 to 9. Support the party blizzard wizard and that summon god. I stand to tank the flank of dolls, but when I try to fight, my damage lacks. Decrepified, I can't attack. I spent my life mastering axes, now I'm damned to cat. Or cries of anguish, they don't care, they want the mana back. Dead dreams of prestige, honor, valor. Now I stand and rap, I go slow. A mental block from years ago, still trapped inside my mind. The frigid howling's all I know. Yet as I hit my blows, my vengeance charges start to grow. Look out, Diablo, this barbarian's about to steal the show. I spit fire, but not the weak like Inferno. Ebotted poison over shots crush from my goblin toes. Line by line, I'm breathing rhymes in a red lightning hose. And if you're caught up in this flow, your corpse just might explode. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in turretonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die. It's a catastrophe, matactalic bashing me. Can't throw blows cause I chose my tree. Tornadoes, dodging mobs like it's an allergy. Paladin war's a product of a master mastery. I pray to D, pray straight blasphemy. I pray to find a glitch or bug to get me past these three. I'll lose my mind if Talik's extra faster, I can't see. Maddox throws it's time to focus, DJ drop that beat. They're afraid of the pain that I ingrain in the brain. Degrade the brave escapades by throwing shade at the name. My rage builds ends, her lame volcanoes burning away. Can't level for a hurricane, chill to the core, can't escape. Soon be no more disengrave statues of gold that'll say you're worthy hero. Now go slay the lord of destruction today. Source and controls road's fate. Get to the throne to delay your only hope. Take a moment now, ready, set, play. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in turretonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die. Blade shit on assassin, invade for res maxima. Waves of fire setting ablaze to trespassing and slaves. And the masses afraid of the traps that lay waste as they cast on the days by mind blasting. Now faced with the past is the phase from the passage. Remind us of mortality, destruction of reality. A moment of silence, please. Beware, foul demons and beast.
Yo! What's going on? What up, what up? Yeah, it's my rap. We recorded it. How you guys doing? Ooh. Bro. The Cowboys game today, I cannot even begin to describe. Thank you. Yeah, forget tanking. We can't even tank properly. Level a new Paladin and it just never stream. Perfect. Hyped for ladder 9. Worst date ever. We're all going to be on PoE 2. What are they thinking? Dude, Bo Nix, man.
Surprisingly late night. You need some night vision for streams at this hour.
It's true. Thank you so much. My stream oh, never mind. I know what's up. Never mind. There we go. Scripted and Lego Meister. Thank you both. I appreciate it. They want to kill D2R. Stop, it's already dead. Okay. I just showered. Thank you very much. And you know why I just showered? Because Moo Girl was super kind and let me go play hockey. So shout out to Moo Girl. OG, you the best. And we got a shutout. Our second shutout ever. It took us a year. Okay, Moo. It took us like a year and a month to get our first shutout. And we got our second shutout like 4 games later, maybe. It's great. It's good stuff. So, love it. Love to see it, you know. All right, let's get started on the guided playthrough part nightmare, and we'll just go from there. What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama SC here, and today we're going to be continuing our guided playthrough for the Hammer Paladin. Yes, this is one of the most sought-after characters and played characters, I would say, in Diablo 2. We are in part Nightmare now. So if you haven't watched part normal, go watch that. You can, of course, level as much as you want in normal. You can do Eldritch runs. You can do... there we go. You can do Eldritch runs. You can do Bale runs. You can do, you know, whatever you want to pick up more levels. We're at level 34. That's pretty solid, honestly. And yeah, here is kind of our build and what we have. We've got a Milibregas for the +1 pally skills. Plus skills are great. Just 4 to mana per kill right now, which is also super solid. We found a 1 to combat skills Ammy. A very random shield right here that we just had, and we just put some random gems into. Because reminder, sometimes just using some basic stuff until you upgrade it later is great, right? Got some fire res on gloves, some lightning res here, some lightning res here, some fire res and FCR here, and some magic find right there. Stats, we put a little extra strength in to hit Milibregas. Otherwise, think we put 5 in energy, but you can do a little bit there if you want. Rest vitality. Additionally, if you do go into Holy Shield, you can kind of do it whenever you want. I usually like to wait at least until I get some spirits rolling and I really get the plus skills going. Otherwise, like 1 point in Holy Shield is 30-second duration, and that's the most annoying thing in the world. But if you have, you know, +3, +4 skills, okay, now it's not so bad. Yeah, and then we have vitality that we're just jamming though. But you can move into dexterity and go for max block if you want with that. Otherwise, we have our telestaff, a little bit of resistance on charms, some Saigon's boots, some frost burns if we want to move into those. Some things that are just worth some gold. And Talful Ort Am is what we're building towards now. Again, we're going to spend a lot of time in Nightmare Towers. So let's go ahead and just plan for that and begin.
I will cleanse this wilderness.
Begin there. So again, with plus to skills being worth a lot, you can set up for the plus to skill right here if you want. You could also go to Radament. You know, each point can be nice. So kind of up to you how much or how little you want to do. Radament, I always kind of, because I don't do it in speedruns, I just kind of forget to usually do it in general. But it can be good. What's the best mercenary in armor when playing Blizz Source? Well, now I think it's still Infinity. I can save that for Nimbu. I would say Infinity because you have the Cold Sunder. So you'll break the immunities there, which means the Infinity will lower the res, and so that's super nice. You can also use Insight. It's kind of the other one that people would generally use. Other than that, whatever. And then Fortitude is generally your best just mercenary armor on pretty much every mercenary there. Dang, Zulin, that's awesome. So those are my recommendations.
I am overburdened.
Why don't I ever play PD2? Do I think I have to be loyal to Diablo because they featured me during the dev streams? Kellerman, thank you. I don't feel any need to be loyal. I really like D2, and I really like D2R, and I really like base Diablo. That's not to say I don't have fun with the mods. I had a good time. You know, I've played through PD2. I was the first level 99 Amazon back in Season 1. Obviously, the game has changed a lot since then still, but
Werewolf playthrough when?
that one might have to be on the list there. But, you know, I have played much of that. I've played through Median XL. I got like a level 138 Barbarian or something. Beat pretty much all the bosses except a couple. You know, I've done many playthroughs of many mods, but I like D2R, and I like base Diablo. Oh god. Points going into Vigor and Vitality, by the way. Like, it's just, the game is super, super great as is, and those mods can be very fun, but they also are extra, you know? Like, they do a lot of power creep and a lot of adding stuff, and, you know, for instance, something I really don't like very much is... Darn, 3 open sockets. I can still keep that. Something that I don't really love. So, now we'll talk this. Is I don't really love everybody having splash on melee. Like, I think one of my favorite builds to do, play through everything, is just like a concentration barbarian where you're just slow playing and pounding dudes one by one. And I dislike that all the mods are just like splash and everything, you know, it just turns it into, again, everything is AoE, everything is big. And I don't love that. I think the games are better a little bit when they are slower in some ways. So yeah, if you try and make every build equal, then every build starts to feel more the same. And yes, it'd be terrible for mapping and all this stuff and whatever, but like, I enjoy more of the different themes and how the characters are really different between them, from a melee character to a sorceress, big AoE, to, your wind druids. It just, the varying AoEs and varying styles. Melee needs more damage. The weapons are poor right now, and attack rating is a little rough on it, but I don't think splash is as fun. I think it's a poor answer and poor addition. So I don't love splash. Anyways, continuing here. Obviously, we're saving up for Spirit. However, on the way to Spirit, Ral or Tal, I'm going to go ahead and make an Ancient's Pledge because we just found a 3-socket shield. And it had 13 all-res, and so why not, right? Now I get 61 all-res, basically, from this shield. That's a massive upgrade. My resistances are way better. I feel way safer. And, in a speed run, I'm probably not making that because I'm trying to go perfectly fast in every capacity. I need all those runes just in case the spirit, I need to morph them up and stuff. But right here, it's okay. So, yeah, I like games having variance in how the builds play, and I feel like in many of the mods and just in many of the, other games that we see, there isn't that. He says as he plays Hammer. I mean, this is a guided playthrough for Hammer. I've also done guided playthroughs for Zeal. I've also done guided playthroughs for Blades Assassin. I've also done, and they each have a very unique feel in how they play, and I love that. My favorite barbarian, like, obviously I love just like what I was saying, like concentration barbs or whatever. It can be a very fun experience, but I really love a Sing Barb. It's such an interesting, just a funny way to play where you're just yelling at everybody to die. But traps and elemental caster splash, so why can't melee splash? I literally just told you that. Class identity. To make them be different. So it's not everything feels the same. That's it. They can, but then you just feel like, okay, there's no difference. I pick a melee character, I pick a caster, I pick whatever. They all feel the same. They all do the same. I'll take an experience shrine. Faxon, thank you very much. Zulins, thank you very much. And I will also take any Ral runes. Let's look at the bosses. Make sure we don't see any curse. Always an important thing to do whenever you're... Nice. 30 fast run walk boots. Whenever you're have an experience shrine, have a skill shrine, or just in general, just because curse can be really nasty. Just want to make sure. So let's go ahead and get our 30 fast run walk boots on. It's just a nice boost. Yeah, thank you both for the subs. Magic resist, cold enchant. Again, it's always really important to make sure you are looking at what the mods are on the boss, right? You'll note that I do that whenever I come across bosses. I hover over really quickly the boss if I can, so I can just get a sense of what am I up against. Because these little boss groups are honestly going to be a big reason why you die many times. And a lot of times it's if you don't know what's coming. So for instance, this guy is cold enchant, fire enchant. So what does that mean? Well, that means one, when he hits me or his minions hit me, I'm going to get cold and I'm going to get slowed. So I need to be prepared to be slowed if I get hit. Two, when he dies, he's going to explode and deal a bunch of fire damage. So if I have no fire res, that's going to hurt a lot. I'm going to take a lot of damage. Oops. So that just right there, that's like multiple important things that could happen if I don't take note. Okay, these guys are mana burn, you know? Extra strong fanaticism, good to know. Multi-shot. Okay, there's a archer pack right there, and it's cold enchanted. So when I'm trying to run away from Treehead, I'm getting blasted by cold arrows. So if you don't check these things out, you're gonna just run into really bad situations. And yes, I was going to say that. Remember, mana burn equals magic resist. So if the guy has mana burn, like Treehead just had, he's going to actually be more resistant to my hammers. And what's funny is, if he had magic resistance, or magic resistant, whatever, as one of his mods, he wouldn't be more immune to my magic. Because that's actually not magic resistant, it's elemental resistant. It's the funniest graphic, but I think we should pull it out because this is the run to pull it out for. Let me grab it really fast. Where did we put that? I showed it very recently. Or was it just a video? Oh yeah, I think it was just a video. Magic resistant Diablo 2 Mr. Llama SC. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Join my army of the dead.
Yo Llama, love the night streams. I rolled 334 spirits this weekend, so the search continues.
Nice. Almost there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go through the video, or just go through the pieces, because again, we are Blessed Hammer, which is magic damage. So, what does magic damage mean? Magic damage is its own damage type. So amp damage, decrepify, anything like that will not boost our magic damage. Okay, it'll boost physical damage. If something is magic immune, that will make it immune to magic, which is Blessed Hammer damage. This example would be Unravelers, right? Bale Wave 2, the Unravelers, they are immune to magic. Your Blessed Hammers will do nothing to them. Magic Resistance, which is a mod that spawns on unique mobs, doesn't do anything versus magic, and actually does cold, fire, and light. It adds those res. Conviction is cold, fire, and light. Lower res is cold, fire, light, and poison, but does not touch magic. Magic damage reduced is cold, fire, light, and magic. Magic absorb is magic. And then the unique modifier mana burn is also magic damage down here for Blessed Hammer. That's not on this sheet, but just know it. So these are what are affected by the pieces. and just things you should know. So if you're wondering, oh, will my conviction lower their magic res? No. Will lower res lower their magic res? No. It will not. It's pretty goofy. They really should have called things like elemental versus magic, but they didn't, so that's how it is. Is a magic game introduced an offensive mod for the player only? Sure. Though it could spawn for the ancients, technically, right? On their gear. No one plays Fist of Heavens? Yeah, Fist of Heavens is also a fun build. I think I already have a playthrough of that one, though. Okay, and we are going to go find the waypoint, and then we will begin our tower runs. And you can see we're already level 39. We started at 34 here, just by coming in and killing a few mobs. I know, it's tough because you have elemental, but then poison wouldn't fit into it, and so it's just tough. Alright. We'll do that. Hi, Kano. We should meet up and have a chat. Well, maybe I'll just chat with the gym. You can be there too, I guess. You're not up to anything? I swear to God, if you are going after the barbarian, you're dead to me. And guess what, everybody? My parents went all the way. Good news and bad news. What's the bad news first? Extra strong. Bad news is you will try to take it? Are you for real? What's wrong with you? By the way, grabbing like partisans and stuff can be really nice. To see if you get a 4 socket. This is also not bad. I could make a strength for a mercenary, but if you want to make an insight for a mercenary, it is a very solid weapon. And it would be one of the like weapons that I would say, if you're getting an insight and you get him like an okay armor, he'll be alright at surviving. So what is the good news? Cowboys suck? Not as much as commanders, apparently. Nothing really on those boots for us. You'll do it hardcore. What? But I have the hardcore record too. How are we doing on fancy today? Medium. Cheese and I were like back and forth, and then at the end of the game, he just had big pop-offs from his guys, and so he's gonna win. Unfortunately. But in my other fancy league, okay, archers we're just gonna leave alone. I think they were also cursed. In my other fantasy league, I am winning by 3 points. I have Herbert left to play, and my opponent has Disley left to play. So as long as Herbert doesn't just launch like everything to his tight end and has a medium game, we can win that one, which would be a really big win for us because I'm in first place in that league. And I'm against the third place team. And I think the second and fourth place team, who are 1 game behind me as well, might be losing? If I win today, I'd have a pretty good chance of sealing up a first round bye. Wow, the quad rune dropper. That's rough rag. And that is why we kill on players 8 and not players 1.
Good day.
So, Tal, Thol, Ort, Am is still our desire. So 3 Rows makes an Ort. So at this point we just need an Amrune and we will have our first Spirit. Sorry, always kill on players 1. I said it backwards. Always kill on players 1 for Countess. My bad. Like, if you kill on players 8, you'll never drop 4 runes from her.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Listen folks, I'ma make it real simple for your light. If you ain't first, you're last. Also P8, you can still get LLLLLLLLL, so don't bother chat. Go players 4, mostly same results, and you can kill faster Countess.
What? No. That is not good advice. We'll just continue Vigor and Vitality. You kill on players 1. We'll go back to players 8 now. You kill on players 1 because Countess, and only Countess specifically, is weird with her drops. So she has her special rune drop, but the special rune drop happens after her regular drops. And if she drops too many items, then she won't drop extra runes from her special rune drop. So basically, let's say, I don't know the exact numbers, but let's say that, you know, she will drop extra runes from her special rune drop up to, you know, 5 items or something, let's just say. And so if you do players 8 and she drops 5 items just from players 8 because they drop more items on players 8, then she's only going to drop the 1 rune and she won't fill up any more with special because there's no more room for the specials. I actually really want to pop these racks. One, we can find like a 4 open socket partisan or something like that. But additionally, we are looking for a white broadsword or longsword. Technically, crystal sword would work as well as long as it's before level 4? I think level 1, 2, and 3. And a paladin shield anywhere.
Llama, I need hell runes. Am I better off on Nightmare Countess, Hell Countess, or somewhere else?
Nightmare Countess. Though, I wonder if it's better to... If you can kill players 8, like, Nightmare Cows pretty quickly, that might not be horrible. Yeah, we'll grab the tier and just, why not? Lower Kuros would also be okay, but probably still better to do Countess than that. Okay, again, down to players 1 before we kill her. Okay. Yeah, I mean, cows is probably solid then. Alright, I will take another Ralthol. Those are runes that we can use for cubing. And or just to make our second spirit. Because ultimately I'm going to want Talthol Ort Am. Talthol Ort Am twice. So, Talthol, Talthol. Again, 3 Rals will make an Ort. You can go there and there. We can repair. And something that you can always do is you can shop in normal, or I mean nightmare, and find some pretty solid gloves and boots and variety. So I always recommend taking a look and spend as much or as little time as you want right? Like, I prefer Act 2 usually for the shop. But Act 1 can be fine as well right here. You can just leave town or you can restart the game. And you can just go and pick up all sorts of goodies, right? 30 light res gloves. I don't have a lot of gold, otherwise I would gamble. But I only have 180,000 gold, so I would burn through it pretty quickly. And I mean, I have fine enough, like, stuff. It's okay. But things that you can pick, things that you can find. And again, I'm going to really do this in Act 2 because that's where I generally find more of the stuff. You can find faster run walk plus resistance boots. So I'm level 42, so I don't think I'm quite high enough for 40 faster run walk. But I should be able to find 30 faster run walk plus, like, you know, 30 fire res or whatever boots, which would be really nice. I can find a belt that's just got like 65 to life on it. I can find obviously belts with like resistances, 20 light res, whatever. I can find curse archers. We'll go ahead and move away. I can find gloves, you know, 25 light res, cold res. So yeah, rag. I think I will. Ow. Alright, let's grab the shark skin belt, as that is a really nice belt for us. Shark skin belts and demonite sashes are really nice. Because they're pretty low strength requirement, and they will have 16 potions instead of 12. Plus to max stamina is a little weak. But my resistances are good enough. And that's only a 10 light res. So I'll go ahead and put it on, and we will grab the additional space. Now, something nice about the tower here is there's really a lot of experience to be gained. I mean, again, we're running through on players 8, so we're killing stuff pretty quickly. And with, you know, good experience. But it actually has a lot of nice, just nice EXP in it. And you can spend a while here, which is why I'm like, yeah, I don't mind heading over into the tower early on. Kill on players 1. I don't mind heading over into the tower here. And just a tower rune, unfortunately. Oh, that'd be fun. Ragonic. Maybe we'll do a slow play on it. For defense.
What you need?
Pretty weak. Okay. Back to players 8. So you can really kill into the like middle to upper levels of the 40s down here and still be getting alright experience. So I'm like, yeah, you know, it might take a few extra runs, but then we over level and that's great. Then we have a lot of levels. And if you want to just run forward, if you feel like, yeah, I'm a good enough level, I'm 44 or I'm 49, whatever it is, you want to just kind of move forward a little bit more, then you can. You can just go a little bit faster, not kill as many bosses or monsters, and just kind of rush ahead to the Countess and kill the Countess over and over again. But say I do not mind picking up and Ethrin's just a little bit low. Down to players 1. I'm also still grabbing scepters and stuff because I am still interested. Rune and a soul rune, nice. I am still interested in finding like +3 to blessed hammers or something, right? That'd be lovely, and I would totally use that. Okay, so we have Tau, Thol, Ort, Am right there. Now, I also want more Orts, and I want a lore helm, so I will make Ort Soul. You could also have saved the soul for an insight for your mercenary if you wanted, but this gives us some mana per kill, lightning resist, damage reduction, a little bit of energy, which is nice, and of course +1 to all skills, which is very beneficial. That increases our hammer damage, that increases our concentration aura for it, that increases our vigor a little bit. If we're getting a point into Holy Shield, that boosts that up as well. Right, so it's just really nice. 13 to energy. I do have Saigons at 60 strength actually, and we already went up to 55, so we could use Millibregas. So I'm just going to go to 60 and use that. Now the question is, do I go to 70
What is your
and
hierarchy
use
on stats for
Saigons?
items?
Boots.
Leech, defense, attack rating and such.
Tough one.
Also, congrats to you both on the babies.
Oh, thank you. Hierarchy on stats for items. Leech, defense, attack rating and such. It varies per like hero, right? 24 light res right there. Okay, let's keep going. Players 8, and we'll go back. It varies per hero greatly. So you have to know, like obviously a sorceress doesn't care at all about leech or attack rating or any of that, right? It depends, you know, if I'm a smiter, I also don't care about attack rating and leech. If I'm a zealot, I care a lot about attack rating. And I probably do want some leech there and such. I'd say when you're thinking, the general ones are life and resistances are your kind of overall general great. And to go with that, base stats like strength can be really nice because strength is life. If you get the strength, then you don't have to put the stats in, so you can put more stats into vitality instead. Thus, you're, you know, increasing life, right? So, life and res and then some, like, stats are kind of your overall strongest. Plus to skills are really nice on some characters, but not all characters. Not all characters care about plus to skills that much. But, you know, any of the casters and stuff like this do care. They want... Hey, there's an Ort rune. Beautiful. They would like that.
William Fontoura became a member.
Oh, thank you, William. Very sweet. Thank you, Michael, there. You know, things like attack rating, obviously, on melee characters can be very helpful. There's one for Countess. Take another level. And a shale rune. It's a good point, Raphael. Yeah, so plus skills. Let's keep going. Vitality. Talthal Ort Am, by the way, got the first spirit made. I don't have a shield yet to make the spirit. Like, I need to find a white and or 4 open socket Paladin shield, and then I can take that and put sockets in it. Additionally, a broadsword or longsword that are white and or 4 open sockets would also work. So we are on the hunt for that. So yeah, those are kind of the main ones, I would say. Life, res, stats. Then, you know, if you're like a physical damage character, getting some phys damage can be really nice. Like some max damage and ED and stuff can be good. Yeah, cows would be great for bases as well. serpent skin armor for some money. And then FCR and or IAS, depending on what breakpoints you have and need, is important. And yeah, then there's just kind of other stats. Again, it all just depends the character. But those are kind of your like general hierarchy. Just ignore the boss. I mean, we're level 45 and a half now. So, you know, killing all the bosses doesn't matter as much now because they're going to be worth a little less. I feel I'm a pretty high level. I really just want to get Hammerdin here. We'll be able to get another Ort rune later. So, didn't need the Ort so much, but here we go. So, one more Am, and we are good. Talthal Ort. Here, can sell these guys, can look at what we have, and that's a great example of what I was just saying. You can get 30 faster run walk boots with 30x resistances, and it's super nice. So this is why I just do little shop looks when I'm going by, right?
Llama 36 months.
And if you spend 10 minutes doing it. Again, I prefer Act 2 off Elzix because you're going to get a little bit better selection generally, I feel like. If you spend 10 minutes off him, you'll find something like that. You'll find those with fire. See you in heck. Thank you very much for 36 months. Raphael asks, why do you have so many guides for guided playthroughs, but not any for how to sub on Twitch? It's a great question. And a great reminder, there is a subscribe button just down below the stream there, bottom right. If you click that puppy, you can subscribe. You can also subscribe with Prime from there if you have Prime. It's a great way to support the channel. Buy some diapers for the baby. A doll rune. Interesting. Baby uses lots of diapers. Both babies, honestly. Players 1. We are done with the... I have to take the thing out. Ort Dole. Dang.
Triple digits next year.
Let's go! Crazy Rangets. Thank you for 95 months. We are done with the Monopoly sponsorship. Shout out to everybody who participated. It was a big success. Probably the most successful sponsorship in terms of the most participation that we've had from people. So, thank you guys. I think we had 95 people in total participate to varying levels, but shout out to all of them. Midora archers. I'm good. We'll go ahead and walk past that. It's all good, godly snack. All good. When another sponsor comes up, we'll pick it up. We'll have another sponsor maybe for December there. And have some more fun. That was a fun one, though. The Monopoly thing is over, yes. So, thank you to all. Hey, 10 to life. Alright, 4 OK charms. There's a low quality longsword, which is good enough. We can make spirit in that. And there is our Pally shield. What? With 25 all res on it? Are you kidding? This is why you should also check out... Why not on the speedruns? Why you should also check out the rack up here. Can be really nice for getting your Pally Shield. On all the speedruns, I never get res on it. I get 25 all, that's crazy. Hammerdin? Ah, oh, Thol or Tal. That's literally all 3 other runes except the one we need. Tal, Thol, Ort, Am. It's okay. I mean, again, more Orts make Thol, more Thols make Am, so it is all good. We'll go ahead and put those away. 1 to strength there. And poison res there.
Good to see you.
So again, 1 more piece. At this point, I would prefer broadsword because it's a little bit less requirements. Not a huge deal though. Continue points into vigor and vitality. And there's a crown shield that also would have worked. So that is also a paladin shield. Again, any pally shield. You can spend more time farming a better one if you want, but any paladin shield works. But I also really want, at this point, to just find a 4 open socket. Naturally, that would be really nice. Like a 4 open socket broadsword. Crystal sword or longsword or whatever. But if I don't, it's okay. We'll just get our second spirit at Nightmare Act 5. Do I prefer to start with Paladin over Sorceress? I generally prefer starting with Sorceress on like ladder and stuff. But I've started with Paladin before, I've started with Sorceress, I've started with Assassin, I've started with Amazon. That's kind of how we're feeling, how we're doing. Yeah, the teleport though, generally if I'm like just doing stuff on my own, having teleport there is just worth so much. Because then I can go farm up all the gear I need for my other
It
characters.
wouldn't be my D2 experience if I didn't find the chieftain again.
Gotta get that chieftain. Hammerdin, please. L Ort. Not quite, but again, we are kind of getting closer. I have done a no map challenge. As we are getting more and more things. So we can take, we only need 2 Tals. So Talthal, Ort, Am. Let's go ahead and sell these dolls. Sell you. I'm gonna go sell a few things. There's 46 life, but it is there. Okay, oh yeah, let's sell. We'll keep the Tal. Sell you. Sell you. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Have you ever had a jackpot crafting? I don't know if I'd say jackpot. I've had some nice crafts, but still waiting for the ultimate. Okay, so Talthal Ort Am, Talthal Ort. So everything else is a spare. So we have Ort, Tal is a Ral. One more Ral is another Thol. And that'll make 2 Thols. So at this point we are 1 Thol and 1 Ral away. And we will get Ral, Ort, Tal from Nightmare saving the Barbs, which is when we'll be making the second spirit. So we have, at that point, the second Thol rune. So we should only need either a Thol or an Am, or 3 more Orts. A little bit less even. I'm cursed. At this point also we're 47, the experience is really starting to drop. So killing stuff is kind of losing its appeal here. For a lot of the things, I'm mostly just trying to get here and get another another Thol or Hammerdin. What keeps me playing Diablo 2? Wonderful community. Rune is not gonna do it. Try again. You have another jury summons? Dang.
You gonna make part of the oak this run? That would be chill.
That would be dope, but we'd have to find a few things. Ravens or Chargers tomorrow? You know, I like Chargers. I feel like they're really... I mean, it's hard to say. It's so weird. I feel like the Ravens should be a nearly undefeated team. Like, on paper, it feels like they just have... They've got everything they need and so much, but somehow they continue to fail to put things together. So... But yeah, I like the game. I like the community. It's just fun all around. You're gonna need 20 from Dobbins to steal a win this week? I don't think 20 from Dobbins will even steal a win for me at all. I mean, heavy gloves are nice. So that gives us 40 to life, over 18 fire res. The IES doesn't much matter for us, but it's something that we can have. We also did pick up the third. I'm actually going to save those in case we get... Thank you, Raphael. Third Ort. Again, we will get another Ral Ort Tal, which will give us Ral Ort. So we are 1 Ort short. Ort, Ral, or Thol. Not Ral. Ort, Thol, or Hammerdin at this point. Yeah, Raphael and Skinny, thank you guys for the subs. Reminding everybody in Twitch chat, they may have a sub available, or they may want to get back on that sub train, you know? We took a month off for our baby. A little paternity leave. So, of course, you know, drops down some. That's how it is. Bears or Lions on Thanksgiving? Cowboys. My baby is now a little over 5 weeks. That's true. Justin Tucker really kind of has been a rough spot there. Hell if. Dang. Thank you. Very lucky. Literally, Ort, Thol, Am away. And you know what? I am actually going to just move forward, because we will find an Ort Thul or Am before we get to Act 5. True Dark. But it is a cool graphic. So that's what we're just going to kind of bet on at this point. We're level 48. I feel pretty good on my experience. So I'm going to stick players 1 right now. And just finish up Act 1. We can go get some more later. But before I do, we will go back to normal. I'm going to put some points into dexterity. And I'm going to actually socket the longsword first. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we found a 13 all-res Ancient's Pledge right here that we made. So why not, right? I feel like dropping the Millibregas for the Ancient's Pledge. It's a little less damage. But, well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do the... because then I keep the +1 pally skills. Alright, fine. I'll do it the other way. We'll go shield first. Because I have +1 to paladin skills here. And that's really nice. This is my second child. Tal, Thul, Ort, Am. 29 FCR. Not ideal, but that's okay. So we rolled terrible on mana. Not great on FCR, but... perfect magic absorb, which is nice. Regardless, it's spirit. +2 to all skills, 29 FCR, 55 faster hit recovery, 92 to mana, 22 vitality, and then we get 25 fire res, 60 all res here, of course, because we have the +25 boost. Magic absorb, it's fantastic. Spirits are just so good. So, spirit, got. And yeah, for you, I would say determine if you want to socket one first versus the other. Honestly, you can do either one. And now we'll go back to Nightmare. And I'll go ahead and put a point into Holy Shield now. The main reason being, I have a lot of plus skills, right? I have +1, 2 to combat right there, 3, 4, 5. So we have +5 skills in our combat tree. So now I get 155 second duration on this. Successful blocking, +26% chance. It's really nice. So even though my dexterity is not great, it boosts me up already a little bit in my block chance there, 14 to 22%. And I can now, of course, also just start dumping points into dexterity if I want. And that'll be a great way to continue boosting up my block chance. Plus, it looks super cool. Yeah, exactly.
This will help the sisters turn the tide against evil.
Okay. Let's find our exit here. There we go. This normal Diablo 2 it is.
This is no place.
I should consider joining for P2 Season 11. I was going to consider joining for P2 Season 10, but it was like right after my daughter was born. So, timing-wise, it worked out pretty poorly. So, upcoming plans, we have, I'll probably do a little remodded, because I think they just did some new update recently. And I was considering doing a little more reimagined, just like farming some more items endgame. So maybe a day of reimagined. Few days of remodded potentially. Havoc, thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome back 3 months. Path of Exile 2, December 6th. I will play that. And I will not I will play Path of Exile 2, but I don't think I'm going to be a Path of Exile 2 main forever. And that's not just because I'm an old man who only likes Diablo 2 and nothing else. That is a business decision. I mean, look, if it does well, then we will continue it. You know, I definitely would be down to continue and do more with it. But there are going to be... Everyone and their mom is going to be playing Path of Exile 2. So I'm not going to be the top streamer. I'm not going to be the second top streamer. I'm not going to be in the top 20 streamers. Or the top, you know, I might be the, like, 57th streamer or something on it, right? And, oh, there's a longsword. Maybe 4 sockets. Hey, we hit it. Wow. The luck. And so, from a business perspective, it is hard to stream and do well when you're the 76th or 200th or even 20th. Thank you, Monsieur. Appreciate the Prime sub. Streamer. And I appreciate those of you that would watch. Like, thank you so much, and will watch. That means a ton to me. Yeah, and we'll still have the core, and it's great. You know, I'm not sitting here, like, trying to hate on the people that will show up. Like, I love them. I appreciate it greatly. But I know that ultimately, in the long run, more people will watch for D2. And, well, I got a baby to feed. 2 babies. So, if it's not doing as well, if our sub count is going down, if we're having less viewers and all that stuff, I have to think about it and go, well, wow, also shield there, maybe 4 sockets. You know, I have to think and go, well, is this worth it, or do I need to go back? 1 socket. So, but I appreciate, again, anybody who will watch. Okay, so we found this longsword. So now at this point, we have finished Act 1, but I'm actually going to go searching for the tower again. Because again, we are 1 Ort rune short. Or Thol, or Am, of that second spirit.
We'll
So I
be
want
here
it.
regardless of the game. You keep being you, brother.
Thanks, Chatham. Yeah. There are definitely people... I mean, it's a mix and match. That's just how it is with streaming. Chatham as well, with 10 gifted subs. My goodness. Mwah. Thank you so much. There are people who will be around no matter what. And there are people who only show up for D2. And honestly, I love all of them because nobody has to show up at any point for anything. So, thank you for showing up
I know
at any
you
point.
like a chill family stream, but if you were some of these darn days, make some editing and make your videos on your channel comedic and memey, you can find additional viewers and engage more with the
Ew.
community and viewers, not by yelling and acting like a
Comedic
doctor
and
disrespect, but add a little humph to your contents, you might find other people smile.
Alright, hold on. So if we go Tal, Ral, Ort, Thol, Ort. Oh wait, maybe I do need 2 more Orts now because I'm trying to get it right now. Alright, we actually need a second one because we need it now, so that's fine. This is a regular playthrough, yes. Your MGTG content is good as well. Thank you. I haven't done much of it, but I've enjoyed the little bit I've done with it. Chance on flea for rattle cage is super annoying, yeah. The next content's gonna be, I'm gonna take Moo Girl to the casino. And Moo Girl's gonna play blackjack and stuff on stream. Ort soul. Okay. That's almost it. Now we truly need one Ort, one Thol, or one Am. Do they let you film in there? I mean, sometimes. Also, that gives us Ral Tier Tau Soul in the future if we want. What a great way to save your money for diapers. Exactly.
It's locked.
We'll take the money and we'll put it all on black. That way we can double the money for diapers. It's a foolproof strategy. True, Grizzly. Casinos don't let you film inside of them. You kind of can. They don't generally like it, but you can make requests and maybe sometimes just sneak in and do it and try and hide in the middle of stuff so they don't all see you. Hell rune. Wonder if they changed to 3 decks for blackjack. Haven't counted in a while. I mean, they mostly run 6 deck shoes. And then they put the, you know, they split it to end it like halfway through the shoe. So good luck getting any good counts on them. On top of the first card burned and stuff. Honestly, I feel like if you want to count, you have better chances in like Vegas. Like I live next to Oklahoma here. But in Vegas where they have all the different casinos, you can maybe find better games that you know, will still have like 2 deck or whatever. I don't know if they'll have any single deck, but Am Ort. Wow, all that work and we get the Am rune.
By the dolls.
Oh, for sure, cowboy. All that work to finally just get the Am rune anyways. Okay. Tal, Thol, Ort, Am, 25 FCR. So we rolled complete garbage on both of those. However, we're still at 89 FCR. We just needed to get to 75. That's the break point. The next one is 125. So it doesn't much matter there. And we can replace this 10 FCR ring at some point later if we get even better resistances. Either way, happy enough. Act 1 is done. We are dual spirited up. Give yourselves the clap. Again, if you haven't gotten your second spirit yet, don't worry about it. You will get your socket quest and your Ralort Tal in Act 5 of Nightmare. And then you can go from there. I would play Magic the Gathering for $30 unlimited. No way I'm investing hundreds into that game. Yeah, I've put, I mean, overall on Arena, I've put probably a couple hundred. But I still have like 10,000 gems and like 55,000 gold or something right now. And I've done, you know, 100 drafts with that at least. Yeah, I just love drafting. Whoa, wait. Where's our exit? Oh, it's up top left. Okay. Nice, Connery. America's team versus Washington Redacted. Crazy. What a wild game that was, huh? Alright. Again, I feel pretty good on my level. I'll probably go up to Players 8 soon here. I mean, I could even go Players 8 in this outer area. Just because you're going to come across a lot of, like, bosses and things. Thank you, Connery, for 21 months. So you're going to come across a lot of bosses. I might as well get a little bit of experience from them. There's another longsword. Could potentially be another 4-socket. You won't always find your 4 sockets running around, but you can. I'm not on PD2 because I like base game too. Why are all the PD2 questions like that? It's just how they are. I like base Diablo 2 a lot. It's like people who play hardcore. Yeah. Why are you not playing hardcore? Well, because I want to play softcore right now. And let's see if we can find the hole up here. There it is.
Join my army of the dead.
Why are you not playing Barb is the real question.
What barbarian guided playthroughs do I need to do? I just realized I had to do the Hammerdin recently. Also, zombies will have higher magic res out here, so just be aware it'll take a little bit longer to kill the zombies. Are there better drops in hardcore? No. What build will I try in PoE 2? I don't even know yet. I'm gonna have to really sit down and like think what build I want to play for it. I like to save some rejuves. They can just be really useful in hell to have. And we'll continue actually jamming points over here. So now we're up to 25% chance to block. And now we'll go through the maggot lair. Now, the maggot lair, if you want to, you can fight slowly, killing everything. Or, this is one of the best reasons for having the tele staff. Will PoE 2 have a massive learning curve like PoE 1? Yes and no. It's not going to be as complex as Path of Exile 1 right now. They've done a lot to improve it and simplify it. However, it is still Path of Exile, and it will still have a decent amount of stuff to learn. And, you know, many of their players enjoy that, right? It's very much a complex game, and they're all about that. All right. So here is where, again, I talked about getting some potential upgrades. I'm actually pretty happy with what I have right now. But if I want to, I could come and I could find belts with 73 to life. I could find, you know, really nice gloves. I could find really nice boots. Right now we have pretty solid stuff in all those spots. My keybinds are ZXCVDBFGHN for skills. And then I still have like A for character, T for skill tree. I set inventory to Y just to be a little closer. R is still run walk, E is force move, W is swap weapon, Q is quest. So kind of the like stuff going up and around are still the same, and then I use all those middle bottom keys. for all my skills. And then I just don't touch the F keys. Go ahead and go to players 8 for down here. And keep your eyes peeled for an exploding potion. If you guys can. Specifically exploding. 23 cold res on a Grand Charm. Yes, please. Yeah, the F keys just make me reach a little bit more than I want to. Varthamis with 1999.
What's the GG endgame wet for this char? And some diaper funds.
Thank you for the diaper funds. Oh wow, I still had a point in Blessed Hammer to place. I still have 2 points to place in Blessed Hammer. I'm a complete noob. And we will continue again there. That gets us up to 29% block chance. GG endgame weapon. Hodo. Hodo's pretty much your standard weapon here that you're going to be using. +3 skills, FCR, all res. Like, kind of covers everything you need.
It's locked.
Hodo, Haas or Spirit, Shaco, Arachnid, SOJ. Like, you're really just looking for plus to skills. Like a typical caster, right? You want plus to skills, you want to get your FCR. And you're happy. The uniques for most other classes. The standard caster uniques. Replenish life 1. Interesting. I missed the stream overlay thing where I could always check your gear. Exclamation mark gear. Should be working. Okay, no second way. Let's repair. Being relatively new to PD2 and D2R, would you say the online mode is a bit similar in terms of runs, etc.? Is D2R online active? I mean, it is active, but like more mildly. But, you know, I went on just like by myself off stream and I made game Bale-1 and I went and started running Bale, and by Bale-2 I had a group of 7 people that were joining up with me and we were running Bale runs together. So, you know, like, it was pretty simple to find a group of people to do that, which is really cool. So you will still have that, but there are lots of bots, and it is definitely not as active as it used to once be. Yeah, life regen will just have a generation per second. Might not be exactly per second, but life per second equals replenished life times 25 divided by 256. There you go. Alright. Now, my cold res is pretty solid. We're at 75, so I don't feel the need to go get more rejuve potions. I'll drop to players 1. But if I did, I could always go back to town. Or I mean thawing potions, get some thawing potions, chug them, get my resistances up. 50 for 30 seconds per. Otherwise, I mean, we're level 50. We're crushing it. Give yourselves a clap. Act 2 is completado. I think that's how you say complete in Spanish. 40 fire res, 10 hit recovery. That is tempting, actually. I wish that had faster run walk. But I don't get any fire res from my spirit except the 25 innate. So having 40 additional fire res there does sound pretty juicy. So I would lose some fast run walk,
Tuned
which
into
does
the
suck.
sultry dulcet
But
tones of Late Night Llama,
you know.
providing only the best analysis on the best ways to play Diablo.
Thank you, aggro. Bale escaped again. Curse you, Bale. Oh, our gear's looking smooth. This is 104.7 Llama FM. There's a 4-socket broadsword, you know. Yeah, we're playing double spirit. And again, I'm level 50. I feel pretty good. I don't really need to kill a ton of stuff right now. So I'm just going to kind of move forward. But kill as much or as little, as fast or as slowly as you want, right? If you're playing through the game, enjoy it how you wish to enjoy it. And don't feel like you have to rush. You can always pause the video, let yourself catch up. You can fast forward the video if you're ahead. For all the people watching the guided playthrough on YouTube. Not obviously now. I thought Spirit's only valid in a Monarch. Spirit is valid in a 4-open socket shield. Now, a 4-open socket shield is available for Paladins much earlier. Which is why for Paladins it is very, very strong.
I could trade this for something more valuable.
So only Paladins get to use it early. We have no Great Marsh skip. That's okay. We will just run through the Great Marsh. Our light res is maxed right now, so I'm not too worried. Our fire res is not maxed. So that's a little bit scarier. Wow, and the Flare Jungle is literally right there. Alright, so now we have an Experience Shrine, the Flare Jungle. I will go up to players 8. And we will kill some things here, even though I am already a very good level. We don't need to. I can, you know, more levels is never bad.
Do you miss the last sewers as a TZ?
No. Not really. Never in the speedrun, right? Alright, now our Blessed Hammer is maxed. Now we can focus on finishing up Vigor. We'll grab the Jid Bin. And turn that in later. Eth Thresher Unique. Ooh, very nice. Super GG. That is fantastic for your mercenary. Get to Crepify. What is the best class to start Path of Exile 2? Based on my alpha testing that I did, the Monk was pretty solid with his bell. The Sorceress was not great. The Ranger was really good and felt really good. The Warrior was not great, but he was alright. He was like one-shotting some bosses and stuff, so he got very strong in that capacity. Or just like chunking them and keeping them stuck in like a hit recovery form. But they probably fixed that. But otherwise, he struggled in a lot of places. I don't think I played the other two classes. Boss group. I'm just trying to pick up the experience down here because, again, the Flare Jungle and just Flare Dungeon stuff actually has pretty good experience. It's got really nice density. And on top of that, we had that experience shrine, which made it even more juicy. We'll go ahead and keep pumping points into dexterity. We're now up to a 35% chance to block. What should you socket into an Eth Reaper's Toll? Probably an Am rune for your mercenary. One to strength. Alright, let's see what we get from a ring from Ormus. 19 fire res. Nice. So this is 20 light res, but of course our light res is better than our fire res right now. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that. Take these out. We'll morph a couple rejuves. Put those back. Put those away. Put some gold away. And we'll continue. Reapers doesn't need more lifesteal. Why not? Shale is also nice just to hit more. So Shale or Am. Or Burr if you want to be a richy rich. Has 11 to 15 life leech already. Hey man, what's wrong with more life leech? Yeah, Shale is probably better.
Yay, Llama.
Thank you, Buddha. How's baby today? Good. Both babies are doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Okay. So now we're in the Cursed Bazaar. We're going to look for, I like a waypoint. Again, as well, you can look for bases in the lower Kurost. Great place to go find just a Paladin shield or to go find a broadsword or a longsword, and then you can take that for your socketing. So if you still need bases, get the lower Kurost waypoint. Otherwise, in Cursed Bazaar, we're looking for the temple that faces bottom left, top right. This is going to be the one that will have Lame Essence Tome. You can grab that. If you want to farm more in there, Serena is pretty good farming. She has pretty good experience for you. And we will head down into the sewers. Thought I'd always face bottom left. I'm just saying the directions are top left, bottom right. Depending if you want to say which way is the back of it facing or the stairs facing. Let's go ahead and search the sewers here. Perfect. Of course he has seen it face that way. It always faces. I mean, it faces all sorts of ways. Splatter, thank you.
I can't carry it.
Appreciate the prime. Splatter and Buddha with these subs. Again, chat him with those 10 before. Thank you very much. He's got a Travel Texas ad. Really? We're doing Travel Texas ads now? I feel like that's something that like Montana does, but Texas? It'd be fine, Warren. I may just be a little more time to search for it, but not like crazy amounts. Darth Micro. For 6 months. What up, what up? December 6th, bro. Diablo 2 ladder reset season 9. Are you pumped? Got him. Can't wait for that D2R reset. Let's go. My boy, Ortrune.
Shine anew with the light.
Alright. Cue it up. We'll smash the orb. Check out the charm. Garbage. Alright, move forward. What time? Oh, it's late for us, isn't it? I was gonna say, if PoE 2... Oh my god, that hurt. If PoE 2, like, was later in the day and D2R was early, but it's not. Path of Exile 2 is gonna reset first, so I can't even, like, do Diablo 2 first. And then swap in. So, I mean, I'm just gonna play PoE 2. I don't feel like there's enough changes. By the way, now we'll head over here and we'll do concentration. What's my plan for 6? I'm just playing PoE 2. They made like no changes to D2R. I mean, they made a couple. But not enough to not play PoE 2 that whole time. What are you guys gonna do, chat? 1 if you're gonna play PoE 2. 2 if you're gonna play Diablo 2. 3 if you're just like neither option. Dang, man.
Marvel Rivals.
You're gonna be playing Marvel Rivals? Alright. Choice. 2, we'll watch you in here playing PoE 2. Solid. This area is so big and annoying. Though it is a great place to pick up the waypoint if you would like. Waypoint should be like right there. And then you can run multiple of these runs, and we could do like players 3 even, because we're pretty strong at this point. And you can farm Mephisto as many times as you'd like. Great place to find some really nice items, honestly. Nightmare Mephisto. Doesn't look like we'll find any of those today, but that's okay.
The Lord of hatred shall darken the world. No.
PoE 2 is a scam. Interesting take. I don't know if I've heard that one. Alright, we'll turn these in. We'll continue jamming dexterity. We are now up to 47% chance to block. Again, you could be going full vitality here if you wanted. Kind of take your pick with what you want for it. We'll make some jams, because why not? Have some fun with that. Oh my gosh, Batch.
What do you need?
And we'll sell those guys. That's true. Like, PoE 2 is going to be a great holdover, the early access and everything, until Llama RPG is official and comes out. And then we can all, don't worry, we can all get on Llama RPG after that, and it'll be great. I need to do a little work with Llama RPG to have this next alpha ready in the next, like, couple weeks. Okay. I'm gonna go, I was gonna say players 1, but I think we're on players 3. But that's okay, Joel's going down pretty fast. I mean, Warren needs to do a little more work. Yeah, I mean, Warren needs to, but I have to do some things. I gotta do a decent amount of things. Some tedious work. Hope we can land the Llama RPG interview for sure. You know what? I've got a relationship with the guy. I think I can get him for you. Though, currently there's not any minion builds, but we did just get party play and like multiplayer combat in. So you can actually like target different monsters and have different monsters on your, side and stuff. So at this point, I suppose we could start building for it. Like before it wasn't possible. Oh. Alright, so if you do not have Mephisto Soulstone because you forgot to get it, you're screwed. That's it. You just can never get it again. Just kidding. Go talk to Deckard Cain. He will give you a new stone. If he doesn't give it to you, it's laying somewhere around in town. And we'll see what we get. We get a Hell Rune. Not great. How are you as the game artist? You need a job. We have a game artist already. I think we pretty much have everybody for the team at this point. Brutal, Rick. Do I need voices? At some point we'll have voices, but not an immediate thing. So, I'm going to go up to players 8 for the Chaos Sanctuary. It's actually a decent place to pick up experience, and we're strong enough and have decent enough resistances as well that I feel pretty comfortable doing so. But move at your own risk through here with whatever player count you want. Very much, Crook. I mean, the idea of Llama RPG is all flash, all substance, no flash. So if you're expecting to get, you know, amazing voices and character lines and beautiful graphics that are, you know, insane, and push your graphics card hard, go play some garbage game released by a AAA studio. Instead, you're going to get substance from us, and the game should hopefully capture your attention. Now, I still like the graphics
Just
and
want
such.
YouTube voice for one of the NPCs.
Hey, there's an Hammerdin. Well, YouTube voice is just the same voice, so. Okay. And we'll continue. Now up to 52% chance to block. Remember, you can go up to 75. So it's built in an Excel sheet. I mean, much of the game does exist in an Excel sheet, yes. Most immediate thing coming up is needing testers. Oh, perfect. All right. How long have we been making this game? I started designing multiple years ago in a very loose way. Warren, how long have I been paying you? Thanks, Rag. March of last year. Dang. I've been paying you for like 18 months. Where's my game? Just kidding. Probably about 2 years has really been the game, you know, being made, and because I was designing really kind of hardcore before in those, you know, 6 months prior and a little bit. Okay, we'll go down to players 1 for Diablo, but we're level 58. I mean, we are leveling up like super well here. Because it's a great character for leveling. When you get ahead, you can just get more ahead. Okay, unfortunately, nothing there that we really care about. Nothing great there, nothing great there. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. We did get Tao's Mask, which, if you have a Mercenary, this is a fantastic item for the Mercenary. Additionally, it can be a really nice item for yourself. 15 all res, 60 life, 30 mana. It's really not bad. But for a Mercenary, getting that 10% lifesteal is super clutch. Now, it is level 66 required, so you generally have to wait just a little bit to get it. But I'll go ahead and drop some of these things. cube together a couple more rejuves, and we will head into act number 5. Give yourselves a clap, everybody. I hope we can get more than 300 people on the server, Warren. Oh, you mean 300 people on the same screen? There you go, Darth. Let's go. I'm really excited for Llama RPG. 300 people is a lot of people on one server. That's not that many people. I mean, this game's supposed to have like 30,000 people. What are you saying? We're gonna have 100 servers? I'm gonna be broke. Yeah, but I mean, how many people are on a single World of Warcraft server? Make sure you kill Shank. Shank is will reduce the prices in half in Act 5. So, if you go and try and buy potions prior to killing him, it'll be much more expensive. Additionally, you get the socket quest. If you don't have that second spirit yet, go and socket that item. Get your second spirit made. Hey, Bone Shivian. And obviously, you can get Ralort Tau from saving the barbs here as well to help with those spirits additionally. This isn't WoW? I know. Have I thought about sending Pirate Software a beta key? Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking to introduce big, you know, streamers and people into the game like Pirate Software or Darth Microtransaction or, you know, Zizaran or anybody until the game has enough going with it. Lyric. Like, right now, the game, you know, is great, but it also, yeah, it's got lots of bugs still. We're in the testing phase for a lot of things, all of that. I don't feel like it'd be a waste of time for them to see it, but I don't want them to see it now, form an opinion, and then not want to come back in the future. I want them, when they see it, for it to have enough that they're excited and they want to, you know, they're like, it's in a good enough state that they're like, I want to play this now. I want to play a few hours on it. I want, you know. But like if it's just like a basic alpha, you know, and they run in and they just have some bugs and they can't connect and then this and that, then they might just leave and be like, well, that was whatever. And that's it, you know. So we don't have much of a marketing budget or much of any of that stuff. So we're kind of, that's going to be our big thing, you know? Like, that'll be how we do well or not well for the first bits. Now, eventually, do I think we could, you know, if the game comes out and is really solid and people are enjoying it a lot and all that, hopefully some word of mouth spread and all those things. But, you know, if we can get Asmongold, Darth Microtransaction, Pirate Software to play the game, check out the game for a couple hours, an hour, whatever. That is you know, big for us. I'm going to go ahead and save Anya because I like resistances, and you should too. So, save Anya.
Llama Saquon has 62 points in my one league.
What?
Luckily I'm up against him getting destroyed.
Oh yeah, he had a 70-something yard touchdown and a 60-yard touchdown. Plus all the catches and yards. That's so crazy. All the dude needed was to not be on the Giants. Which is fair. Thanks, Feeble. So we save Anya, and we get 10 more all-res. And that's, I mean, that's massive. 21 mana, not quite good enough. We'll sell there. 2 to martial arts. We can sell these guys. Repair, put that away. There's a 41 protector shield. Yeah, but I already have my spirit. I guess I could re-roll another spirit if I happen to roll one that had really, or find like a shield with really good res. I would need another Thol rune. I think it'd be good.
The summit, the barbarian holy ground.
Anyways, you have to be at least level 40 for Nightmare Ancients. We are level 59, so we're in a great spot. Again, we've done a lot of leveling here. We'll kill them up to level 60. We'll continue here up to 53% block chance. Last one to quit Llama RPG gets $1 million. That'll be the Mr. Beast video. Why level 40 specifically? Just how it is. You have to be level 20 to get the quest successful for normal ancients, level 40 for nightmare ancients, and level 60 for hell ancients. So, just what they put in. Okay, pick up the waypoint in level 2, just because. You never know. Good safety. You might have to restart the map. Otherwise, we will rush forward here. Yeah, not build specific, it's just a hard cap that they put in the game for whatever reason the devs decided to do that. Stop people from zipping. I think the idea was to stop people from getting rushed through, but then people figured out you can still rush through anyways by having one person eligible for the quest. So didn't quite work. So I'm pretty sure that is the lore of it. Because everybody used to just, you know, you'd be level 1 and then they would just rush everybody at level 1 all the way through. So they were like, we're going to fix it. And then it didn't quite fix it. There's no way noobs were getting to Nightmare Ancients before level 40 or normal Ancients before level 20. It's definitely for the rushing. Back in the day, no. Even back in the day, no. Alright, we'll go ahead and go to Players 8 here, just because it is a nice experience to kill the Bale Waves on a high player count. And again, we are a very good player count. Or I mean a very high level, level 60. So, nice shield. Wave 3 has the Hydras and the Lightning enchant, so be a little bit careful, of course. They also can heal each other, so it can be a little annoying. I just don't think they realized georushing would have been viable. Okay. And wave number 5, this one could be a little strong. So player's aid is a lot here, but we are able to do so. Good.
In this one league I had the second most points, 116. I lost to the highest scoring team with Saquon, he put up 163.
Jesus. Second most points was 116, that's it? And you're getting at least half PPR in that? Booyakasha, just like that. Nightmare is complete. Give yourselves the clap, everybody. How easy was that? Darn, nothing there. Pretty easy. Let's take a look at our character here. And we can go to hell. So, we're level 62. We're a great level. At this point, I could just go straight to hell. If you want to level up even more, feel free. Many people like to level into the 70s. Again, this character is very strong. You could do terror zones for it. You could do eldritch runs for it. You could do Bale runs for it. You could go back even and do some more chaos to get some more experience. Very simple and easy to really get some nice leveling with this character, right? So you can do that here, or you can go to hell and just level up more in early hell if you want, or just rush all the way through, because you technically only need to be 60 to beat the Hell Ancients. So technically we could just teleport to all the bosses if we want, but you can kill as much or as little as you want. You can go back and do more quests, all those things. So what is our stats and skills? We have 60 base strength. The idea for that was for our longsword, for our Saigon's belt, just for a few pieces of gear. Otherwise, you can have less strength, just have enough for your gear. We have 90 base dex. The idea there is I'm trying to maintain around like a 50% chance to block. So I'm putting some dexterity in with my Holy Shield. So make sure whenever you put dex in that you put Holy Shield on first to make sure that you're not over-dexing beyond 75% if you want to go max block. Otherwise, rest into Vitality. Gear, Spirit, Lore, Spirit, +1 combat skills, Stealth, +2 life, Fire Res, Fire Res, Fire Res in life, and then Cold Res and Faster Run Walk, and then just a little bit of life and res on these charms right here. So all of this will have us in the positive resistances in hell. Remember, Spirit does not give fire resist, so you want to look at what you're doing resistance-wise to, boost a little extra. That's why my belt and both my rings are fire resist, because I'm like, yeah, I want to have a little bit extra fire res right there. I also do have a 10 FCR 18 cold res ring. I also have I thought I had a light res ring, and maybe I sold it. No, there it is. A 20 light res ring. So, in certain situations, maybe fighting Duriel or going through the Great Marsh, I can swap between these rings. I have 40 fire res on these boots here. We can use this in the chaos or something.
Behind you someday. So cool.
Just some stuff.
Any news on D2R news? Besides crappy ladder lol.
And telestaff. And that is the character through Nightmare. Again, you can continue farming, you can do Mephisto, you can do those things. Thank you for the donation, I'll answer later. But otherwise, just have fun, enjoy, and I will see you guys in part hell. Mwah! Peace, YouTube. Alright. Thanks for keeping Detour alive because you showed the bookshelf behind you someday. Seems cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things on that, actually. We have Enigma 3D printed runes. We have like a mosaic of Lilith up there. We have a viewer made Arm of King Lyric wand, which is dope. We've got some potions. I have my Twitch award. We've got a couple Haraja cubes there. Some runes. Lots of viewers have made runes, which are really cool. A viewer made a painting that was dope. Those are some glass Diablo characters and stuff that are really sick. Some Diablo like figurines. A helmet I had made. Some llamas. A rat. Just a variety of really fun things up there. No Detour news besides crappy ladder coming. There's the main songs lesson. We can do like a look through of, you know, things more. And a sign that's straight and says Mr. Llama SC. Submarine Mechanic, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Reminding everybody they might have a Twitch Prime sub available. Don't forget to use it. Whew. Okay. Am I going to play PoE 2? I am. Well, at least check it out for a few days there. All right. So, let's go into part hell. What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama here, and today we're going to be continuing part hell of the Hammer guided playthrough Paladin. This is a pretty fun one. I mean, this character crushes. Did really well in Nightmare. We're level 62, just moving through nice and easy. And again, the higher level you are, especially with hammers, your damage just really goes up because you have so many great synergies for it. You're boosting your concentration and your vigor and all this, and it's just boosting the hammers. We're doing over 3k damage a hammer right now at level 62, and I'm ready to go into hell. If you want to level a little bit more prior to going to hell, feel free to do so, but I myself am ready. So, where are we at? We are enough strength for some gear. We have some dexterity to keep us with Holy Shield around 50% block, and then rest into Vitality. Skill-wise, we've maxed Hammer, 1 Holy Shield, maxed Vigor, and now we're just jamming the rest of our points into Concentration. When that's done, we will start putting points into Blessed Aim, of course. If you want, you can now for hell pick up 1 point in Salvation, a point in Redemption, a point in Meditation. Those can be nice auras to just have, especially like the Redemption point, just for when you're running around and, you know, you need to clean up some bodies, you want to get some fast life and mana. It can be very beneficial just to have a single point there. So just some things you can do. And the Salvation Aura, of course, just can be useful for when you're running around and want to stay alive. Gear-wise, we have dual spirits on. We have Lore Helm. We have +1 combat skills. Stealth, 40 life. 2 fire res rings. Life fire res from Saigon's belt. And then some nice faster run walk cold res boots that we shopped. Charms are just a little bit of life and resistances. So our res are positive, which we like. And I am ready to move on out and keep leveling and keep fighting. So you can do things like fight quill rats and stuff there, but honestly, and also if you want to do the den, you can do the den. Get yourself another skill point, get you the respec. But honestly, I like to kind of stay away from quill rats. They just do a ton of damage. And boss group quill rats, especially when you're in hell, can be super deadly. You like can barely see, And then next thing you know, you get hit by them and they're like extra strong, cursed, fanaticism, or, you know, whatever, right? They're just like absolutely ridiculous in what they have. And they'll just like one-shot you. So I like to generally stay away from them a little bit more. Otherwise, we'll just kind of kill some dudes here. If you're ever looking for gold, because remember we have the teleport staff, and the teleport charges on the staff can be expensive, then picking up any of these like elite armors is just an instant 35,000 gold. So that's just worth so much. Otherwise, I mean, I'm on players 8 and just kind of running around slowly and leveling up super fast. Like, look at my experience bar. Look at how fast we're just leveling by being players 8 out in the stony field here. This is one of my favorite things to do. And there's an experience shrine. Is be in just like Hell Act 1, Hell Act 2 in these big open spaces. And just kill boss groups really fast. Because remember, the boss groups give 500% experience. So we will try and get through here. If we run across a nice boss group like Champion Carvers, they're worth decent experience. We'll kill them. Otherwise, for the most part, just try and move through. But a lot of elite items are worth good money. So if you, again, you're looking for more money, you can just grab many of those and use them. And our chance to block has been really nice here. You can definitely hear a lot of blocking happening with 50% chance. Also, of course, just getting like Joe stabs and stuff can be really nice. Yep, block. Is that still a thing that people do? It's like all the rage for the kids there for a while. We always want to check, especially for curse. But just whatever the mods are anyways. On any bosses that we're fighting. Some cold enchants in here. And there's a triple full rejuve, which is just really nice. I am still on players 8 right now. Again, when I'm out in these open areas, it's just really safe. By the way, if you want to farm Hell Countess, you totally can. You can get Nef Lum and make yourself a smoke. If you have an FFCR from other gear, it can be a great way to get lots of res. You can maybe make like a lion heart. You can make, you know, whatever other things that you want to make. You gotta be a little careful here. This has potential for dying. Midora, fanaticism. So try not to get caught. But again, a lot of experience there. So kill these boss groups. And we started at level 62 and we're already level 66. It's been like no time at all. But just very, very, very strong class. And again, one there that if you kind of get ahead of it a little bit, it's just even better. Right? The more, and it's true for many classes, but not all the classes really. But the more that you do with the class and level up, your damage just just really excels, and it just makes it so much easier to continue. Okay, I'll need to put a little more dex in soon. Get myself back up to 50% block. Remember, every time you level, your block chance will go down a little bit. So you have to invest some points there.
This will help
Whoa!
the tide against
Extra strong lightning enchanted. That hurt. Alright, well, we'll take our first death. We'll take our first death. My man, popping it in there on us. Little boop. And we can sell, repair. Not enough life on that for me to care. And we'll drop those, put that in. Bro, that was rough. That was some big damage. Okay, back to the outer cloister. Oh, was I on players 8? Oh yeah, I was. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I forgot we didn't drop down from P8. So damage is going to be a little hot right now still. But, you know, I'm valuing the experience that we are able to get because we can kill players 8 still right now. But definitely one of those, you know, being players 8 out in the cold plains in the stony field in the Black Marsh and Darkwood is much easier than being players 8 in a tight little area here. So I'd say, you know, being P1, honestly, I'm just going to go down to players 1. I'm already 66. These guys still spawn players 8, I think. Yeah, they did. I'm already 66. I'm like great on levels here. I can do a little more farming in Act 2 there if I want, but a little bit more with these guys. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's grab the waypoint. And got the best face for radio you've seen. Oh, thanks so much. See? Why can't everybody in chat be that nice? Okay. Let's find level 2. Thank you. And getting a waypoint here. It's very helpful. Again, 1 just for farming. 2 in the event that something really bad happens and you die or whatever, and hey, it gets you a little save point. Or you have to save quit. Otherwise, we're just jamming through, looking for level 4. Looks like it's over here. Grab a skill shrine. And we will crush Endariel. Safety TP. Careful of any boss groups in here, especially if they have like fanaticism or might, and pump up Endariel. And booyaka sha, just like that. Give yourselves a clap, you guys. Act 1 hell is done. Nice and easy. Moving on to act number 2. I'm going to go back up to players 8. Because I do actually like fighting things outside there. So, a lot of times you can get some really nice boss groups just all stacked like on top of each other right here. Leapers aren't my favorite of the groups, but technically could be, they are a boss group. But we got champions there. And you can just kind of gather. There's fanaticism, don't love that. And just spin to win, baby. Spin to win. But like you'll get, you know, a beetle boss group and 2 cat boss groups, and it can just be really nice. Like this, right here. Birds, cats. Conviction Ore is a little rough. Otherwise I like it a lot. We'll just slowly make a circle around the cats and pepper them with some hammers that'll swing into their direction. There's a Thol rune. That allows us to remake a spirit if we wanted. Though we should be fine. Put on our holy shield, pick up a waypoint. There's another boss, there's another boss. So we'll go gather them up. And again, do the root scootin' tootin' boogie here. Slowly walking and hammering. Crushing some dudes. Okay. Oh wait, I wanted to do a little more dex, that's right. Oh well. It's not a big deal, like more life, a little, you know, get a little less block. It's all okay. Wells, get rid of your cold, by the way. That was not the case in LOD, but it is the case in D2R. Be careful with raptors. Raptors are deceptively strong. So, they can be very deadly. Jesus, just like that. You don't even think about it and then you're just dead. They're the quill rats of the sky. Good way to describe them. There's a damaged circlet. We have our imbue quest, and you can save it for later, but if you want to use it during your playthrough. That is a, 10 fire res on a small charm. I'll go ahead and get rid of the 7 to life to keep that. Let's go ahead and repair. Pick up a couple more health pots. And let's go imbue the circlet and see if we can roll something really nice. Now, of course, we could also use it on a belt. We could use it on gloves. We could use it on whatever, but circlets can be really fun. And we did get 2 sockets on it, which is dope. Unfortunately, nothing else about that is dope. So, let's go back here. We'll put the points in dex, back up to 49%. And there's Beetle Burst, but he does have Might Aura. There's a lot of other mobs coming. So we're going to be a little careful here. Oof. Spicy. There is our favorite hole. Got some itchies. Be careful because we are cursed. Get the curse off with the well. And move forward to the Lost City. Being careful of all the raptors chasing us. Is there a waypoint right here over here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, waypoint might be right up there. Another Hammerdin. Sure, why not? Again, my FCR is at a spot where I'm not really going to be changing it. So, doesn't really matter to re-roll. But I do have Hell Runes and Talthal or Am again if I do wish to re-roll my 20 FCR Spirit for some reason. Because I am at 89% right now. Now, there's no boss groups in this mess, but there are just a lot of mobs. And honestly, just mass mobs is also decent experience. You can also sometimes drop cool things like Chansey's gloves. %. So I'm going to go ahead and slip those on just for fun. Little bit less safe, however. And that is our exit, but we need to get a waypoint. However, it is very fun. And we can maybe find some other cool uniques or sets or rares along the way. We gotta be careful with Marauders. Marauders have a double attack that can just be absolutely deadly. So pair that with Might Aura. And I really want to be very careful here. Oof. They also get glitchy when they get too low of health and then kind of just stand and don't do much. So see if we can find this waypoint here. Okay. Beautiful. More decks. Get the block chance up. Back over 50. Go down to players 1. And we'll try not to die up here, even though we're cursed. Perfect. Okay. So we've got the staff. We'll repair the charges. And now we can go and get the amulet. Again, I'm just gonna stick players 1. I'm already level 69, so you know, like, do we need to do much more here? Not really. Just Act 2. And if I want to do more, I would do more in a different way, you know? See if it's behind us. It is. Like, I would go back and farm the start of Act 2 there, or Act 1 in the Black Marsh, and kind of those more open areas, right? I don't need to be really trying to kill all sorts of stuff here.
The light can never be extinguished by evil.
Okay, can drop that. Drop that. We have our staff. Alright. And now we'll head to the Arcane Sanctuary.
Good day.
So at this point, I would say if you're really like killing a little bit more and doing all that, you could easily be mid 70s to high 70s. Easily.
This surely
And the nice thing is this character can kill most everything, right? So you're not really running into these issues where it's like, oh no, I can't kill anything. Oh, everything's immune to what I do. Basically nothing. Unravelers, some zombies, and some gargantuan beasts that exist in some Act 3 temples. It's pretty much all the magic immunes that exist in the entire game.
this surely is the product of a twisted mind.
And teleport charges, forgot to repair. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? Probably going to my sister-in-law's, I believe. Favorite sides? I love a good corn souffle. My mom makes just delicious. I also just love stuffing. But really not like the crazy fancy stuffing. I feel like the fancier the stuffing, the worse it gets. You know? Just give me that like boxed garbage. Same with like mac and cheese. Just give me Kraft mac and cheese out the box. It's better than the... And we fourth weight, okay. Better than the $20 mac and cheese at the artisan restaurant. And stove, yeah, stovetop, man. Just give me the stovetop box stuffing. It's so good. Alright, get a key. Yeah. Do you have tips on finding the summer? No, we have broken down how maps generate. And unfortunately, there is no way of knowing without knowing exactly what seed you're on. By knowing, like, you can determine the seed you're on by using all the information, like Act 1 and stuff, and then you could... But... At that point, just use map pack. Benny, thank you. Nice, Adler. So good. With the 9-month prime. Which ones, Warren? So here's a good time where we will go ahead and pick up some thawing potions because we have 42 cold res, but I can go to 85 cold res by chugging some thawing potions there. Oh, town killing. The immortal barb. Doesn't that still exist? Or is that not? Then we'll go players 1 here. Oh no, I guess immortal barb is patched, you're right. Ramble mitts. That's actually godly. And we're level 69, so we can wear them. 50% fire resist. Massive for us right now because we really could use some fire res. So, Chances, I appreciate you. But, yeah, these guys went out. %, chances. We can still use them for bosses and stuff.
Ahoy, mate. Good day.
I already repaired. And just like that, Act 2 is done. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Now, if you really want to be, you know, strapping this character up with some nice stuff, I'd say go farm some players 3 and Dariel. You can get yourself a nice Shaco there. You can get yourself Viper Magi, you can get yourself SOJs. Lots of sweet things. Rare circlet. Like that. One to combat skills. It's kind of sad. We will continue to use our lore helm. We hit the Paladin on it, but man, did not really do anything else. Okay. Still need to find the spider cavern. It's not going to be there, so I'm guessing our 3 is going to cut over. Oh wait, we got to go that way. And that's going to go to the right, and it'll be right up in here. Wow. Kind of went on its own more than I thought it would. Level up. Okay. Let's go heal a little. Make sure our holy shield is on. And we will go back. No binary. Can martial arts sim be played without mosaic? Yeah, I mean, it's way less effective. Like, way less. But technically, yeah. Just not great. Okay. It looks like we're going to have a great march. And I do only have 13 light res, so if there are souls out here, one, I could go back and, for instance, put that lightning resistance ring on. Right, I have 20 light res right there. That would get us up to 33, which could be beneficial. Two, I could craft myself a lightning ring. So let me show you. Roderick recipes. Right here. A ring plus a perfect topaz plus a rejuve potion will make a coral ring with 21 to 30 light res. Ring perfect ruby exploding potion will make a fire res ring. Sapphire thong for cold and emerald and antidote for poison. So you can very easily make yourself nice stuff for there. And you can also make a prismatic amulet with 16 to 25 all res for one of each gem except a skull. So nice and easy ways to get yourself some additional res that you might need in some areas. And we have Flare Jungle. Again, I could go Players 8 here. It's not very good. Doesn't seem like we have very good density, so not a big deal. But another place where you could definitely level some more if you wanted. Plenty of leveling to be had out here if desired. There's a little bit better density. But it will also be deadlier. And that guy is cold enchanted, so yeah, if you're doing Players 8 out here, you're gonna want to like slow move it through the area though. You probably are not gonna want to be charging around much, because you will charge into your death. Almost guaranteed. It's very soft. I do like it binary. Kill this boss. And we'll keep looking for Shidbin.
This blade shall pierce the heart of evil.
Cool. Lower Karas in Hell. You can just pop on Players 8, and then you can pop this chest. You can honestly pop everything, but this chest, and this chest next to the campfires. You can have up to 2 of that. 1 to 2. And you can go find yourself a nice bar rune. So again, feel free to do it as much as desired. I have a whole guide on lower cost farming that I recommend. Okay. See what ring we get from Mr. Ormus. Garbage. Let's restock these. Flare jungle it. Okay. Too many failed tellies. Telly not making. God, will they ever fix that bug? Press 1 to doubt. I'll go ahead and grab Lamesson's Tome as well. It's all charges, yeah. Ooh, blue Shaco. Just right when they finish fixing the decoy bug, we'll see a fix. Okay, perfect. Any day now. Ew, this poison is lovely, isn't it? Super poison. Always the ruined temple. Yes. In the Kurast Bazaar for Lamesson's Tome. We'll go ahead and turn these in, get a little more life. And a little more block. Put away our soul rune. Should be just over there to the left. You know, perfect. My goal is for somebody to learn something new every day, so. Or it's going to be a center map. Looks like a center. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Huh. Actually, a very, very strange map. Rockner, thank you for the Prime sub. Poison length or resistance, which is more valuable? Neither really, but poison resist. Okay. It's a gross map there. Okay. Continue. And do players 1 for Travancore. We actually could do players 8 at this point. It would be a little rough, but we could get it done. Kind of want to drag them away. Go ahead and smash the orb. Yeah, I mean, our damage is just super nice. And normally I'd be a little more scared of all the hydras and fire damage there, but we found Laying of Hands. So now we have 65 fire res, and that really makes things easier for us. Normal playthrough through hell at P8 always. And we could do a player's 8 sorceress. It's not too bad. The other classes, like some of them, it's not horrible, but some of the bosses will take a long time. Like player's 8 Bale can just be disgusting. So yeah, level 2.
It's locked.
Getting the waypoint can be fantastic, of course.
I love this game.
Me too. So feel free to grab the waypoint if you would like, so you can continue farming Mephisto over and over, as he is another wonderful place to farm. Ouch. And there is that lightning damage.
I am overburdened.
Cool. And just like that, Zulnarub, thank you for the sub, and GG. Act 3 complete. Okay. Let's continue. Just gonna stick P1 out here again. We actually are strong enough we can raise the player count. Like, this character does so much damage. We could actually still raise the player's count if desired. But alright, concentration's done. We'll start putting into Blessed Hammer, or Blessed Aim. Excuse me. Alright, and nothing down there. Again, there may be souls, and there are souls. I only have 13 light res. This can be one of the places where you make some minor changes. Okay, we're gonna put on our light res ring. I could even put these light gloves on if I wanted temporarily. But I'll go from 33 to 13%. I'll grab a little bit more life. And we will work our way out of there. If you are feeling unsafe, if you're in hardcore, save quit there. Reroll, there's not always going to be souls out there. Areas will spawn 3 mob types. So, souls are not always guaranteed. I want to find Isual if I can. But It is getting a little spicy. There he is. Okay. Do that. We'll get more rejuves. We'll get our plus skills. And I'll go ahead and swap back to my fire res. More blessed aim. And more pushing forward. Alright, I wasn't normally going to do the forge, but we ran into it. So why not? Gaming house! Thank you. How is it going? Again, I actually think we threw Mephisto Soulstone on the floor there. Yep. So we have to go down there to get it. What rune shall we get? Istrune, alright. Very nice find. Now, whenever you find a cool rune, generally it's a good idea to take a look at what you can make with that rune, right? Oh, we found an rune. Is there something good? Will I want to make a duress? On this character, probably not, unless you want to go to Ubers and do some smiting with it. Will I want to make a crescent moon? On this character, probably not, right? Do I want to make wisdom with the pole rune? Do I want to make treachery with the lem rune? Always, always a good idea to just kind of tally up. That being said, I already know Istrune, not really going to be used for anything for us. So, I'd love to make a CTA, but I don't have a Malin and Ohm. Delirium is not really anything we're going to be making here. So, we will leave it alone. But we can put it on our stockpile for later. If we find a Shaco or something, we could put it in that. Though I usually prefer just putting a perfect topaz there. Okay. Now we won't have any issues with these bosses because again they cannot be immune to our magic, so no big issues there. Can save it for the infinity, can save it, yeah. I mean there's many things we can save it for. Nothing that particularly matters for this character with the Istrune. Would have preferred a pole rune to save for a Hodo or something.
I can't carry anymore.
And beautiful. So I can prep a lot of hammers. So now Diablo dies super fast. So you can triple prep hammers actually for Diablo because it has the 3 circles on it. So then all of them start hitting him at the same time. It's a way to just like pound them in no time. Okay, we'll put our Istran. I'll actually put that over here. Save it for my main account. And just like that, clap, you are in act number 5. We did kill Isual, yes. Letheris, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Again, we do want to kill here. And I'm going to go to Players 8 for Eldritch because it's just such a nice, easy place to pick up good experience. So if you feel like, hey, you still want a few more levels, you could do some more chaosing if you wanted. You could do some more, I mean, honestly, in Hell, you can do a lot of areas, but Eldritch is still very easy. And we are in Act 5, level 72. So very high leveled for us. Please don't spam chat, Warren. Thank you. Are you good to talk after this, Warren? A little bit? Not like crazy long, because I do need to go to bed at some point. Short bit for Llama RPG. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, if you want to save Anya, you can go save Anya, of course. We're just going to kind of move through here, as I am more than satisfied with where my character is at, for me personally. But everybody should have their own standards of it and what they need and what feels best for them. So again, if you want to be spending your time farming, then go spend your time and farm a lot. Go get some cool items. Go get all sorts of stuff. Those are actually pretty nice. I mean, they're not like great. If the poison res was something else, they'd be nicer. But 20% MF on some res gloves ain't bad.
It's not mod abuse if the mod likes it.
Right? Thank you. Okay. So, important things to note are you want to just look and see, okay, who's cursed? Is, you know, Talic extra fast? If you ever want to reset their mods, you can totally reset their mods. Is somebody Fanaticism Aura, Might Aura, whatever. So if you want to reset them, you literally just open a town portal and then you push the tablet again. Easy way to just re-roll them. So mods that are nice can be nice, just like Fire Enchant isn't bad because you're not going to really be standing too close to them. It will be a little extra damage, but not horrible. Teleport isn't bad. Magic Resistant isn't bad. Extra Fast can be okay on like Madoc or Corlic. You don't want it on Talic. Stone Skin isn't bad at all. Mods that suck a little more. I mean, cold enchant's also not too bad because again, you're not really gonna stand
Llama,
too
I know
close.
this is just normal difficulty, but on hell Mad Orc is kind of easy. Just have all ancients chase you, but only look at Mad Orc to avoid his
Right.
axes. If you have enough faster casting, you can cast 2 hammers before running off and cast again quickly. Ancients go down pretty easy, like 2 minutes.
Now, things you do want to be careful about. Cursed is pretty rough. Extra strong is pretty rough. So cursed extra strong Talic is scary. I do not want to get popped by him. Teleport on Talic can be a little scary because sometimes he'll teleport right on top of you and then whirlwind you. And can one tap you. Cold enchant on Maddock can be a little bit annoying because he'll throw his hammers and freeze you, and then you're a little slowed. Lightning enchant can be annoying, especially if you don't have great light res. Let's see what else. And then of course, like I said, Might Aura, Fanaticism Aura, any of that can be brutal. Okay. Let's go ahead and repair. Ooh, hello. Chargers are nasty. Again, there can be souls on level 2. If there are, you can try your best to work through them, or you can reset. If you have Ancient's Waypoint, that can be a good reason to have that. Okay. Annoying the way shower, thank you very much. Okay. So we'll grab the waypoint. And now we could reset there if we want. We can also reset, of course, in the throne if needed. But we will make it through level 2 there. Level 3 can also have some nasty stuff. This isn't too bad, but you can get Death Lords and things down here. And again, kill as much. Wow. That was insane damage. I full rejuved that and still. Kill as much or as little as you want. Obviously, if you run around like me, it can be a little dangerous like this, right? If you're not stopping to actually take care of things bit by bit. So this is a little bit more dangerous way to play it. Now, Unravelers can be one of the bosses. Doesn't look like we have Unravelers. I say bosses, but I mean one of the monster spawns. We do have Dolls and Death Lords, which is not great. We got the doll pop. It's fun. It's okay. If this was hardcore, I would have either full rejuve before I killed that guy, or I would have saved quit on the dolls, just because it's a nasty throne anyways. But wave number 2. So, how do you kill wave number 2? Because, oh no, I can't damage them. Well, the first thing that you can do to kill them, I'm actually going to gather these. First thing that you can do is have a good mercenary, right? Good mercenary is a nice and easy way. Second thing you can do is drag. So first I'm going to drag out these skellies here. And it's actually helpful to clear out the area first outside. So clearing that area first is better. We can get them. And this is also where a point in redemption can be very helpful. We can get them and we can just drag them away. And we can kill them over here if we want. We can leave them alive. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so that is step 1. Why can't you damage them? Because I do magic damage and they're immune to magic. Step 2 is now dragging these guys out. So sometimes they will just come onto you. If that is the case, you want to keep them from running into anything, like he just ran into that pillar. I don't want him to do that. Okay? I want to keep him from having any objects in his way he's going to run into. And then I'm just going to walk him down. And then I can teleport up and get away. Now, how do I get more of them to come on to me? Well, again, I can just kind of stand and wait until they do. So we'll drag this next guy. And again, just focusing on keeping them like that. I'm going to go and get rejuves as well. Fanat dolls down there is not fun, but that's our reality. Okay, so we can wait again. If he gets too close to you, and then he'll stop, and you'll have to wait again, right? See, like right there, he got too close to me. Now another thing you can do is you can actually set a pillar between yourself and them, and that will aggro them. And then you just have to be very quick and good about making sure. So that is the faster way, rather than just waiting for them to automatically do it, is you set a pillar between yourselves. And then I'm very intentionally walking so he will not run into any of these things on the ground or anything. We have one more there. And oops, he ran into that. If he barely even touches it, generally, it will not work and he will stop. Okay. And that is how you walk them out. Wave skip is way harder. That is how you walk them out of the room. Again, having a mercenary who can just come in and kill will be a faster, not faster, but generally just a better strategy that's easier for many people. But that crit. But that's not available to all. So this is a way that you can also get them out. Now the big thing, of course, I have one guy who's kind of close to the edge right there. So I want to make sure I don't go too far down right now and aggro him back in. However, if I have to, I will. But you can see he's right there, and okay. I think we're good. Okay, make sure we're on players 1. And we can head to Mr. Bale to fight. Now, if Bale clones on you, you can either just kill the clone if you feel strong enough and comfortable enough, or You can run away from him, get out of his vision of both the bales there, go to town, hang out in town for a few seconds, go refill your potions, whatever it is, and then come back and he will have disappeared. But that's it. That's all you need to know, and congratulations to you. You are the fresh new owner of a Patriarch Hammerdin. GG, how easy was that? Super easy. Let's do a wrap up here and call it good. So again, our stats, we are at 54% chance block, 110 base dex, rest vitality, some strength for gear. Stats wise, we are maxed hammer, maxed vigor, maxed conk, and working on blessed aim.
Give yourself the
1
clap.
point holy shield. Didn't put a point in redemption or meditation or salvation, but again, you could. And then if you're running around with the souls, you can put your salvation on, and it's not that bad. I think just the 1 death, right? Maybe 2. 2, because we blew up on the doll. Spirit, lore, combat skills, stealth. Laying of hands was really nice for the 50 fire res. Fire res. You can see we're really working hard on the fire res there. Some cold res here. Cold res, fire res, light, cold, fire, life. All pretty standard. And then our teleport charges there. And then, the Ancient's Pledge we used before. We had Chances. We found Tal's Mask. We have Saigon's Booties. Light res ring. Just some general stuff. Level 73. This character flies. He crushes it. So, GG. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you were able to complete this guided playthrough. You have a brand new hell completed Hammerdin. And are going to go live it up now. Now you can continue to go farm. You can do more. I wouldn't recommend Bale runs really because of Wave 2. But you can do them. But you can do Hell Chaos. You can do Eldritch. You can go around through other, River of Flame and other high level areas. And just kill a lot of things. I mean, I've got 4,600 damage per hammer. That's insane. It handles cows decently well. Cows do have high HP, but you do enough damage, you can definitely run through the cows pretty easily. High player count cows will be a little slower, but you can still do it, right? It's not the fastest cow killer, but he's still a pretty strong one. Still a S tier character in general, right? And that's it. That's your Hammerdin. So with that being said, YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Hull Barrett, thank you for the T1 sub. That is cute dog, Dark Master. Have I done a source playthrough guide recently? Maybe not. If you have an alt account, if you're loving a new character with them being in the game, but yeah, you get a chance to buff a new character and staying in town. They're not going to get any experience if they're not within 2 screens of you and they can't be in town, so. But if you're just in town, right, experience share is only within a couple screens.
Be my friend, Godfather.
Sure, Hull. That sounds great. Thank you. So yeah, you can be an enchantress sitting in town enchanting everybody and then having your alt run out and go kill stuff, and it won't be a problem whatsoever. Whew. All right. That was great. What day is it? Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Diablo 2. I'm going to go bother Warren about Llama RPG a little bit, then go to bed. GG, everybody. Don't forget to follow, subscribe if you haven't already. Y'all are the best. Mwah. Peace, you guys. Have a good rest of your night.
am immortal king, I am the king and sing, I bring the music scene back. Hear my empirical rhymes added lyrical flow to this rap that's a fact. Fresh meat on the scene, I flesh out my routine to slip in between the obscene and uninteresting. Just a smoke treat for my infernal machine, I've sent to blow up on this track. Let me explain why my name's in this game. Let me share with you my hardship and pain. Let my left brain analyze and devise all these rhymes so your mind can surmise that my flow tells and lies. And I'm here to surprise, terrified at a mice. Say I actualize dreams I locked up inside, jeopardized by my insecure demons. Released every line symbolizing my triumph. I don't know everyone's hardships, didn't grow up with your pain. But I know that I'm the farthest thing from a thief looking for money or fame. I'm keeping it real, I over-reveal, I weep and I squeal. I'm caught to the real, an automobile that is stuck and get aimed at the cliffs of unreal.
Sad eyes shimmer gold, king leaps from his throne, blood leaks from his mouth, breathe in, bleed out. My journal is full of eternal requests to be blessed, but I'm just can't digest it. The truth is a monster suppressed by my youth and expressed as a manifestation of blind ignorance. I confess the first step to assess the regrets that I've left unaddressed. I'm obsessed with my quest to find rest, decompress, get things off of my chest, finally take a breath. Used to believe money brought what I need, sought after riches to pockets with greed. Bought me a life only seen in my dreams, forcing it all but was missing a piece. Where was the glee? My guarantee, thought I'd be free of the misery carried through life, it's still torturing me. Yet I'm still filled with the dread of waking up alone in an ivory bed, faking that I know what's running through my head, shaking I'm alone as I stare at my phone, painstakingly waiting for love that's as pure as my own. Cause I thought I could answer the world, wasn't top at the chance it unfold. But I fought in that fight isn't dead, and I won't stop that fight till I'm dead and I'm cold. Sad eyes shimmer gold, king leaps from his throne, blood leaks from his mouth, breathe in, bleed out. Master of disguise, makes and wise quips lost on you with the best advice. Try and realize where your bias lies. Blinded anger leads to hatred, but you can't surmise that the worst threat to your mindset is the toxic trust you inside, beaten to your eyes. Take a cobra's aim to immobilize. Play the victim just to save your pride. Spewing lies, think you slide, try to mesmerize friends you hurt who think the world of you. They'll desert you in the great divide. Takes a second just to tell a lie. Deception mountain piling up too high to climb. Tick-tock, look like you're left alone to die. Hurry up, you're already out of time. Daylight turns cold, rise from the shadows. Continue with unlimited rhymes intertwined with sublime wit inside of my mind, undefined by the rules of mankind. Chords align like the clocks at the start of springtime. Let's skip ahead. Sick of the attitude, sick of the attitude, sick of the poor being used without gratitude. Leave moral turpitude growing in magnitude, suffocates all the way work to combat it. Lost by corporations that intrude on the everyday lives of mankind. That's enough for you. Gold chase, diamond drinks, millions for worshiping, full of sick trouble tea. That's not enough for you. You act like you have it all, but the more you fight, the more you prove one thing. I am the king. I am the king.